Hey there, and welcome to the channel where you will find love, laughs, and DIYs. If this is your first time that you've ever been here, let me introduce myself. I am Crafty Kathy, and I am tickled pink that you're here with me today. Hey, once you start watching any video of mine, you are a part of our family, and I would hope that you would subscribe and stick around so that you don't miss any of my episodes. Today, I made a gorgeous Easter/spring little gumball machine, and it's so cute. It's 99% Dollar Tree, so I'm going to show you some different tops you can put on it and different ways to style it. So let's get started. Here is the items that I used. This is the small fish bowl that comes from Dollar Tree. This is just a cup that has like a octagon top bottom, and it comes from the Dollar Tree. And then I didn't have the right top that you need, but you can actually get a top that fits right down in here from the Dollar Tree. So I've got this one that I had thrifted. And then I also have a cute little chicken top that I thrifted. Now the top that you will need that comes from the Dollar Tree, it comes on one of their jars. And it is just a simple little top that looks like a candle top. Matter of fact, it looks just like this top from this Yankee candle, except for it's a little bit bigger. And you can find that jar at the Dollar Tree. So let's get started. I'm taking all the glass parts except for the fishbowl outside to paint them this cute color. The color is called Ocean Mist. It is gloss paint and it comes from Rust-Oleum 2 times. So I also bought this ice cube tray that came from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to turn this into a mold to go on the bottom. And this cute little tray has a boy rabbit and a girl rabbit. So I used the type of clay called DAS, D-A-S. I get it from Amazon. It's linked in my Amazon store if you need some. I like to use a little dab of cornstarch in any mold that I have because it makes it come out easier, and you shake out the excess. And then don't fill your mold all the way up. Just go maybe 1/4 of the way up. All I did was pushed down to make sure that all the impressions of the little bunny's face would show up, and then I just kind of flipped it over and pulled it out, and it made a cute little bunny. One was a boy, one was a girl, and I decided to use the boy. So as soon as you make that little clay bunny, you need to get it on the bottom, which is that cup. I just used some super glue. It's Star Bond brand, but it doesn't matter what brand you use. Just get you some good glue that's going to stick, and you just put it on where you want it to. And it's best to leave it alone overnight and let it dry before you do anything else to it. Meanwhile, I took this little package of eggs. There's 12 eggs in there, and they have little ribbons on the back side of them where you can pull them off and like hang them on something, but we don't want that. So I just pulled the little ribbons out and stuck them in there because I didn't have any candy. And I'm going to show you one top that is another option you can use from Dollar Tree. It's actually one of those wooden ornaments from Christmas time, and I just cut it with my X-Acto knife until it was in a round shape. Now, if you're absolutely, got to have Dollar Tree, I could have done this and it would have worked. But I really wanted that one top from Dollar Tree. I just didn't have it on hand, like I said. So we're going to use the little chicken because the chicken is for Easter too and spring. And then we're going to use just the plain top. The next day, when my bunny was dry, I used Cameo Pink to paint him. And he turned out really cute. That Cameo Pink is made by Folk Art. Anytime I make a mold, I use my Debbie's DIY white wax. And I just basically go over it with the white wax. And I usually use a lint-free rag to kind of wipe most of it off. But when you use antiquing wax behind this, it will actually kind of slide around, if that makes sense. And it's just easier to wipe off. So I really have very, very little of the antiquing wax by Waverly on my brush, and I just go over the bunny so that all of his features would pop. And then I use just a little baby wipe to kind of wipe it off. Then once again, I'm going to use my Star Bond super glue, and I put it all over the very bottom of that cup. And then I'm just going to take my little fish bowl and glue it to the top of that cup. Then I used this acrylic paint by Ceramicoat, and it's called Surfboard. It is the exact same color of the baby blue that I'm using. And first I thought to paint the little bunny's tie and his eyes so that they would stick out more. Then I realized I have this slick glue by Tulip, which is pretty much like puffy paints back in the old days. And Dollar Tree does have a brand, but this one came from Walmart. So I used these little puffy paints to go on his eyes and to go on the little tie, just to kind of outline it. And here's what we got. Here is the bubble gum machine without anything. It's just sitting down by itself, but I'm going to show you what it looks like if you put it on a tall candlestick. This is just that plain thrifted top, and that is just a little carrot sticker from Dollar Tree. Here it is with the chicken top, which I must say, it is my favorite. And then here's my two different jars on the candlesticks. I thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, to hit that little red button and become a part of our family. We would love to have you. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up because it really helps my channel out here on YouTube. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I love every one of you. Bye-bye.